Hazelevers, this is superzomgbbq, and today is the day that you get to see your first look at WWE Supercard Season 4. Oh, it's here! Oh yeah, it is here! I am so stoked to be able to give you the first footage of WWE Supercard Season 4 to your faces. It's been a long week to be able to bring this all to you. I flew out to Seattle. I want to say a huge thank you to 2K Games and Cat Daddy for making that happen. And for the next few days, you're going to see a binge of WWE Supercard Season 4 content. So if you want to see more of it, make sure you are smashing that like button as hard as you possibly can with a spear, a bank statement, a phenomenal forearm, a pop-up powerbomb, and a Kinshasa! I am so hyped. Subscribe to the channel for more exclusive Supercard Season 4 related content and turn your notifications whilst you are there. But we start this off with a very special announcement, and that is that I can exclusively reveal to you today that WWE Supercard Season 4 will be released on Wednesday the 15th of November. That's this Wednesday the 15th of November, which is huge news. I'm so pumped to get my hands on it again and use it for my own personal account. Thoughts in the comment section below, and obviously thoughts of anything you see in this video in the comment section below. We've got every single card in the catalogue, a 250,000 credit pack opening. 250,000 credit pack opening, and that was live recorded at Cat Daddy itself, so you get to see the cam, you get to see all the other creators. It's gonna be something to... It's just going to be amazing. We've got the brand new game mode. We've got so much to show. So as we get into the main screen, first of all, you're going to see that Cat Daddy have taken a little bit of an approach of don't fix what isn't broken. And the reason why I say don't fix what isn't broken is because they've more refined the main menu. They have made sure that everything shows on one page. And there's only one thing that doesn't show, and that's money in the bank, which is on the events page. Your champion now appears at the top of the screen along with your profile, as well as the settings as you'd expect, and these new things called daily objectives and your tickets that you can get from those. Ranked is gone. It has now been replaced by War Mode, and if you are not aware of this, Royal Rumble, War Mode, and the new Elimination Chamber are on weekly cycles as part of Season 4's content. There's also a little star count just underneath your name at the top, which you can see straight away. You can see things like the energy meter. You've got, for example, the PvP bout system. Everything looks refined, redesigned, and that makes a big difference straight away to my thoughts on the game. Move to the left and you've got my cards. You've got the deck editor, which is something we'll come back to, the catalogue and the fusion chamber, as well as the latest pack offer which is available. We then move on to teams, which is headed up by the New Day. This area shows simplified team section, and it also includes your team battleground and team chat. And the important thing is that all of this starts from day one. Yes, there is no reset of teams. There's no loss of team features, sections, everything stays exactly as it is. So you walk into Season 4 the way you left Season 3. Team Battleground will start from day one, and if anything's to go by from the preview we saw, there'll be Titan packs, Beast packs, and Monster packs available from day one. And I believe, if I'm not wrong, that the Titan Pros cost somewhere around the region of 51,000 battle points. But I'm going to say that with a pinch of salt, because there is a possibility they could change that or remove that from the game before release. You've also got brand new attitudes as well, which I'm telling you now, I am definitely getting that Macho Man, because... oh yeah! And there's an Eddie Guerrero and Mankind attitude available. I'm not a huge fan of what Eddie says, but I will say that Mankind, I can dig that. But just because it's Eddie, I'll get it anyway. And these are 3 new attitudes that are coming into the game, and apparently more are going to be coming very soon. The biggest change with attitudes is that you can now use them in the chat. Cat Daddy realized that people wouldn't be using them in ranked modes, so they decided to make it available for everyone to use in chat, global chat, team chat, whatever chat it is. What you will also see here are the brand new packs. You've got male beast, female beast, and then you got the male monster cards, which as part of packs you can get access for anything up to Titans. You're seeing a couple of new cards here: Nia Jax, Alexa Bliss, Sasha Banks, Shane McMahon with his first normal tier card as well, and his image looks awesome. Got Brock Lesnar, Jinder Mahal, Braun Strowman, Dean Ambrose, Roman Reigns as well. And just look at the stats on these cards. You're going to see some stuff which looks absolutely incredible in terms of the overall stats of these cards. We're talking over 150,000 total stats. It's crazy. But as you move on from there, we're going to look at Road to Glory. I tried to go into Team Road to Glory first, and we're going to Road to Glory. Now, the biggest things of Road to Glory is that there is a slight redesign. There's a logo change for both Ring Domination and Road to Glory. They've had a massive change up, and you're going to get a sneak peek now at the AJ Styles and Ty Dillinger Titan cards, as well as the Big Cass Beast and Baron Corbin monster cards. So you're going to be able to see some brand new cards. And I thought that this AJ Styles was the event card that was coming up. But for the playtest, this week's Road to Glory was for this awesome AJ Styles. And if you're lucky enough, you also got yourself a Ty Dillinger as well. This then leads to something which I was not expecting. And when I saw this, first saw the deck editor, I thought this makes so much sense. Everything that was difficult to access or very complicated before has now been massively simplified with the pop-up system in the game that they've redesigned and built into Supercard Season 4. So, to explain what I mean by that, be able to change your deck or see anyone else's deck. You can go into other people's profiles and see all of their decks for Money in the Bank, Road to Glory, Ring Domination, War, Wild Mode, whatever you want to do. You no longer have to go into your profile to remove cards. You can simply pop up the deck editor, go to the deck and remove the cards on the fly. So you can change that without having to go through any of the complicated options. But it does reduce potential weight to your networks and makes the game far quicker because the background's already loaded. One of the biggest changes I know a few people are going to be happy with is that the game no longer requires you to have a ranked or a central deck. This works on a best of 8 system. So it works on your best 8 cards across your entire profile, in your catalogue and in your available cards. So to explain the best of 8 system, Supercard automatically determine your deck based on the best 8 cards you've got, and that is your best 4 male cards, the best 2 female cards, and your best 2 supports as well. So just to clarify this, Supercard does it for you. You don't have to determine anything. Your main best of 8 deck will show up straight away in the deck editor, and it will tell you what your best 8 cards are. You also see quite a few reveals of cards here, as well as the brand new support cards, which now have their own animations. And seriously, you need to check these out. These are pretty sick. I personally am a huge fan of that Finn Balor ambush card, but that's because I'm a huge Finn Balor mark. Now, up until release, we're going to be talking and showing lots of different gameplay modes. First of all, looking at Wild, brand new NXT Arena. Plus, you can see that manager interaction there, which is just one of the brand new animations. You've also got Money in the Bank. Whilst playing is ultimately the same, the graphics, the gameplay, the way it looks has massively changed. That gorgeous Money in the Bank arena. And as you can see here, ladders are used as weapons in this game, which is crazy. You've also got War, which has the Raw Arena, as well as Elimination Chamber, which has the Elimination Chamber Arena, and War replaces Ranked Mode. But again, the authenticity of this game is more, compared to the likes of Champions, Tapmania, this has massive authenticity. You feel like you're playing WWE. You're not just playing a game with WWE licensed people. It looks completely legit now. You're also going to have Royal Rumble, which includes these brand new packs, which are actually designed to help you get into the game if you're a new player to the game. Royal Rumble also includes the Raw Arenas. You've got King of the Ring as well, which also includes the new qualifying rounds, where if you lose your first game, you go straight away. You don't have to wait 2 days and you're starting either 205 or NXT to compete against each other, and whoever then wins that first game will move up into the next set of brackets, which is for Raw and SmackDown, which are the main parts of the King of the Ring. King of the Rings also now only last 24 hours, or around about that, instead of 48, which is a big plus. Also moving on from there, you got the Elimination Chamber, the brand new game mode with the chamber itself, plus the introduction of 3 stat matches. So instead of only power, toughness and speed and charisma, you'll have some matches which are power, toughness, speed, or charisma, toughness, power. All of that is to come. We're moving back from this, and I want to talk about the chat feature. This part is really awesome. Me and Biggie Dude and a few other people were just randomly talking in the global chat, which was like our confined area. And you can see me here using the Macho Man attitude. And this is how it all looks in game. You just pop up the chat and you can start chatting with people. You don't have to wait for loading times. You don't have to go to a specific section to go to the chat. It's all just way more easier. Plus, if you really want to get yourself an attitude you've just seen used, you could just go to the little pop-up section, check the attitude you want, and buy it, like I just bought that Cesaro. Plus, you've got the team chat as well, which is, again, Biggie Dude just decided to show up there as well, which I'm just randomly talking gibberish in there. And you got the King of the Ring chat there as well. Money in the Bank has been slightly changed. The rewards are slightly changed. You can see the open challenges as well. The ticket store. And you get some challenges every single day. So these reset every single day. But the ticket store also means that for every day you're building up these tickets, you can build towards rewards. So you'll see some of the ticket rewards you can get here, which are some smaller rewards and some much bigger and better rewards, which take a hell of a lot longer for you to be able to get access to rewards. But it's all rewarding you as the players for playing. So there's a reason to play instead of you just logging on, getting your rewards from Team Battleground, getting your rewards from King of the Ring, and playing Road to Glory or Ring Domination or the next team event. It just makes it worth your time so much more to play every single day. Highly anticipated and requested, they have also brought in 2 new ladder rewards, and potentially, although I will just say this might not be the case when the game comes out, but there was a potential murmur that they may bring in an additional 2 ladder rewards, which I will need to get clarification from Cat Daddy as to if that's the case, as per Season 3, which will be rewarded for anyone who's returning from Season 3 to Season 4. Plus, there's brand new achievements, as you would expect, which include the likes of going up a new tier, playing new game modes, and I'm not sure whether the old achievements will be reset so you can regain the credits. You also see here the PvP rewards, which is the brand new CP, which you can use towards various different rewards in the game. And this is where some very interesting rewards come in. New CP system, you'll not only be able to buy yourself packs or get rewarded packs for playing certain PvP and ranked modes, but you'll also be able to potentially obtain older Money in the Bank cards and older cards in the game which are either time limited or were previously available in supercard, based on what we'd seen. Again, this could change, but it was very specific that they used the Undertaker. So if you didn't get access to the cards before, whilst you're not going to get an advantage when it comes to stat-wise, you'll now be able to obtain the images using the CP rewards. But of course, these CP rewards can buy card backs, attitudes, it can buy pretty much anything. But you know what, I thought, enough looking around. I want to look at the card catalogue, but I'm going to wait till the next upload for that. Add the brand new changes to PvP and the Royal Rumble. Now, I'm also going to cover off quite a few things in this, but first of all, for anyone who is a new starter in the game, they will be given starter packs for every single game mode, which means instead of having to play a certain amount of games to get yourself X amount of superstars, you now go into a game mode like Royal Rumble, like Elimination Chamber, or like War Mode, or if you're a brand new player, Wild Mode, or Road to Glory, and you'll get a pack given to you, which includes, I believe, any characters up to Legendary, which will give you enough cards to start playing from scratch. And we're going to move on into the Royal Rumble game. Whilst we're doing this, you can see the beautiful Raw stage, which is going to have several superstars coming down it, and the brand new updated arenas as well. This could potentially lead to some really good ideas, like a create an arena, for example. Just imagine if you could create your own supercard arena. Big noteworthy part of this video is Adam Cole making his debut in WWE Supercard Season 4. But as the Royal Rumble match continues, and in fairness, I don't fare too well in this, so I'm just going to put that to one side and talk about all the new stuff you're going to see in Season 4. Anything we've not covered off, and also my honest thoughts on Season 4. First of all, there's brand new arenas. You can use NXT for Wild, Raw for War and Rumble, and apparently SmackDown Live is there too, hidden away. Elimination Chamber for Elimination Chamber, and Money in the Bank for Money in the Bank. Something I was very excited about when I first saw it. Support now actually use the supports provided. So if you use a table, your card, your superstars will use a table if they win that match with that table. Or we'll use a ladder. Or if you use a manager might try to get involved in the match. A second win, for example. You get the crap beaten out of you, and then you rise up again and you fight back. There's lots of different animations. It just all looks very cool and actually aesthetically very pleasing. The Money in the Bank match is something to behold. They've really paid a lot of attention to making the game not just feel good to play, but look good to play as well. Look as authentic as possible. But I know a lot of you are probably... But there's going to be some of you that are going to say you're happy with the changes, but where are the new events? Where's the team changes? Where are the support changes? Well, I can't answer that right now. I know that RTG and Ring Domination are there. I know that PCC is something they could bring back if they wanted to. But now, they didn't want to push too much on everyone, because you'd have not only Elimination Chamber, but the new PvP system. You've got Team Battleground, the team stuff. You've got the existing events. And would pushing all of that on people from the get-go really be that rewarding to them or to the players? And the answer is no. I can't answer what's coming next, only they know. But from conversations I had with them, the message Cat Daddy wants to get across to all of us, all the people who attended the event in Seattle, is that Season 4 is the start of a very, very big update and a very long journey for Supercard, where it's going to be transitioning, where it's going to be having more and more added to it over time, and some really exciting things. And it'll also bring a lot of big changes, and some of those will be sooner than anticipated as well. I can't specifically tell you what was said during those conversations, but there is more coming, and sooner than you think as well. So that is the end of our first exclusive look at WWE Supercard Season 4. Let me know what you thought in the comment section below. I am so hyped. If you like what you saw, like this video. Subscribe to the channel for more exclusive Season 4 content, and turn on your notifications as well. I've also linked in a playlist where all the Season 4 uploads will go live, and every video will be linked in the description below as well. Make sure to follow me on Twitter at superzomgbbq, and make sure you follow me on Instagram at officialzomgbbq. But until then, I have been superzomgbbq, and one last thing, and that is to